had a beautiful breakfast this morning at Le Plumard. The service was fantastic, the food was delicious, and the tea was hot. It was great. Thumbs up from Gary. So we just had breakfast, as you saw, at Le Plumard, and the breakfast was amazing.
It's fantastic, really good.
Yeah. I would say, for me, the whole experience here was about 4 out of 5 stars. I found the room really dry and hot, and the bed was very, very hard. But we're old people, so those. I mean, if that's the worst thing, then whatever. What do you see?
See, I don't mind that so much. We've stayed in, I think, some beds that are so soft that it's even more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But you know what? Lovely room, lovely place. The breakfast was fantastic.
The service was excellent.
Service was excellent. I do recommend this place for sure.
For sure.
And and I figured out how to open the window.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't ask me, so
too little, too late.
Too little, too late. So you can. So, but it is also dry because it is still a bit cool here too. So
for sure.
But loved Levis in Quebec City for the short time that we were here. So
absolutely. So what's up for today for this leg of the race?
So we're going up Highway 20 and then through Rivière-du-Loup and then starting to head south into New Brunswick, all the way down and then across to through Fredericton and then to Moncton tonight.
Okay, so we're leaving now. We're going to go to Jean Coutu. Oh, no, we're not going to Jean Coutu. We're going to the grocery store.
Yeah, just pick up
a few things. And then we are on the road, so hopefully by 9 o'clock on the highway. And
even sooner, more like 5:30. It's not that far. It's only about a 7-hour drive.
No, 9 o'clock we're getting on the highway. Yeah. And then we should be there by 5 o'clock.
Yeah, a little after
with
5,
some
depending.
Stops in between. So if we come across anything interesting, we will share it with you. Geography lesson with Gary.
Okay, we're in Perth Andover right now, New Brunswick, which is here where they've tacked it onto the map. And we're just going to keep going south and then swing east through to Fredericton and continue on through all the way to Moncton tonight, although we're going to stop back here in Salisbury for dinner, and we'll show you that later.
Are we going to have Salisbury steak for dinner?
Not Salisbury steak.
No, probably not.
Yeah. Maybe not, though. Okay. And then go down south over the border of Nova Scotia, and I think we're stopping to see a cousin there tomorrow.
Yep, that's the idea.
Near Amherst.
Yep.
And then across tomorrow, down here, and then through New Glasgow, Antigonish, across the Port Hastings, and then I think the map will take us, I'm not sure if it'll take us this north route or the south route, we'll figure that out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we're going to end up just south of Sydney at a bed and breakfast.
In Dutch.
Yeah, somewhere.
Other? Dutch Brook.
Yeah. And then the next day we take the ferry from North Sydney up
to
Port aux Basques.
And over somewhere there is Newfoundland.
It's over here somewhere.
Okay, we're at that time in the drive where we're bored to tears because we've got rocks and trees and rocks and trees.
Yeah, over there are
rocks and trees. Yeah. Which we'll see a lot of. We do know that. It is beautiful, though. That's the thing. Okay, so it is time for Talking Points with Michelle and Gary. All right. This one says, what's the best date or adventure we've ever been on, and what made it special?
Oh, wow. I've been on a few.
Well, let's be clear. We've never been really adventurous. Even even with the M&G adventures, our adventures are not particularly adventurous.
Yeah, we have a certain comfort zone, that's for sure.
Yes, we like to stay in that.
Yeah. I mean, we've traveled south to the Dominican Republic a few times, and that's one of our favorite places to go. And I think it was a bit of an adventure for us to kind of book things on our own rather than going to a resort and so on. I mean, and it was really easy, some great places.
Yeah.
It was in a more remote area of the Dominican Republic, not down in like Punta Cana, which a lot of people would be aware of, and it's very resorty there. So it was a bit of an adventure, renting an ATV for the week and, and going
that was
around.
good.
So, I see that, but we may have some others that...
We enjoyed that in Costa Rica too, to have the ATV.
Yeah.
I think to me what makes it special when we go down to the Dominican are the people though, like meeting Alec and Gabby. I hope you're watching from the zoo. And the zoo is a restaurant, by the way. Zoo Ceviche. So if you're in Las Serenas in the Dominican, go and see Alec and Gabby at the zoo. And I think it's the people though, right? Like that's what makes it more memorable and yeah. This is the longest covered bridge in the world, and you can still walk across it apparently. 1922, it was repaired and fully covered. It was actually built uncovered, and it spans 1,282 feet. So it is an icon, a legend, and star of New Brunswick's built heritage. And then along this side, you can walk along the side as well. Oh, look down. Or don't. The first step is a doozy. Are you warm enough to walk the whole thing?
Still a cool breeze through it, even though it's covered.
It is.
Because we're right on the St. John River.
It's very cool.
So we stopped just west of Moncton in Salisbury at an Irving Big Stop. If you're looking for a place for some cheap comfort food and really clean washrooms, that's your place. So that's the end of our trip. We've arrived at the Fairfield Marriott in Moncton. We're near the Moncton airport. We usually like to stay at bed and breakfasts and so on, but it was hard to find one this time of year because it's still the off season, but here we are.
And the peepers are happy to have us. Can you hear them? Can you hear the frogs? It's great. Signs of spring. And they've got the Las Vegas lights going for us too. So that's the second leg of the race done and dusted. But before we go, we want to say hi to our youngest viewer, Kristen, our little neighbor. Here we are. Hi, Kristen. And we'll see you tomorrow.
And don't forget
on the road.
And don't forget to comment.
Like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of thing. We love to hear from you, and we'll see you on the road tomorrow.